What's going on? How y'all doing? Well, the video gonna be about the mess that's Afghanistan. Americans are getting beat up by the Taliban. Been over there for 20 years. I'm gonna say it like this: leave these other countries alone. That's the problem with this country. Can't leave other people's business alone. People trying to get evacuation, trying to get out of there. Evacuations. I'm looking at people running onto the planes trying to grab it to go because they can't get out. You know, it speaks volumes when you see what's happening with everything with that and that whole Kabul airport, and people are just kind of, trying to get going, and it's really crazy, but it's not surprising. You got a pandemic, and then you got a war, and you got all this uncertainty and hunger in the streets and everything, and you're seeing people throwing their kids to pushing them over because they can't get out. And then you want to pull the troops out? You really think that's going to work? I don't think Joe Biden understood what he signed up for. This is not looking good. And it's bound to be a conflict of interest, which won't work. Bottom line, you got to be so careful when you be messing in other places, because eventually it's going to come back to backfire. And not everybody is hunky-dory about having Americans in their country. They would rather just, be done with and don't have to deal with you. And you can tell it's just not going well. So it's not a good look right now. Afghanistan and the political agenda and what have you. I tell you, if the Americans wanted to get them out, should have been able to get them out. But you getting your behind whipped, it's not that good. And it's going to be ugly before it gets halfway decent. Believe that. There's going to be a lot more to pay for with that. Got to leave some of these countries alone and just do what you were supposed to do. Because 20 plus years, trillions of dollars, they could have gave that money for reparations for black folk. Instead of spending money in there and getting jammed up and can't get out. Afghanistan is not a good look if you're an American over there. Not a good look. It's not a good look for the people over there. So you sure as heck is out your mind. Anyway, give me your thoughts and takes about Americans trying to get out of Afghanistan. And it ain't looking good. And they ain't August 31st, please. You're going to have to be there for a minute to get folks to really move. Please hit the like, subscribe. I welcome thoughts and comments. I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. And that's just the start of these wars and the places. Believe me, it's just the start.